Today I'm going to show us how I make this delicious cheesy chicken bread. So please stay tuned and I'll show you how I do it. Hello everybody, hello family, welcome to She's World. My name is Sheila, but you can call me She. So today I'm here to show you how I make my chicken bread. Over here we have the dough, and I'll insert a clip to show you how I make this dough. And then I have here, I boiled 4 chicken thighs and I just ripped it apart so that I could use it for the filling. We have 2 types of cheese here. This is cheddar, this is mozzarella. You can put this in the bread. If you don't like cheese, you can leave it out. Over here I have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon of allspice. If you don't have these, just use any seasoning that you like in your meal. I have a cup of milk here. I have half an onion that is chopped, diced up. You can dice it up smaller or bigger, it's up to you. I have 1 egg here I'm going to use as an egg wash for the bread. I have 1 tablespoon of flour here and 2 tablespoons of butter. And then I have sesame seeds that are going to go on top of the bread. Again, if you don't have it, that's okay. And then I have parsley that's going to go in the mixture of our chicken filling. Again, if you don't have that, that's okay. Just use any seasoning that you like for flavor. So I'm going to come here and show you how I add the chicken filling together, and then we'll see how we do our bread. Over here I'm going to run you through the ingredients that we are going to be needing for the dough, and then I'll show you what we need for the filling. Here is, we have 3 cups of flour. Right here I have a tablespoon of milk powder. This is Nido or any other milk powder. If you don't have this, that's okay, you're going to be fine. 1 tablespoon of sugar. You need 1 egg. You need 1 tablespoon of yeast. You need 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and then 1 cup of milk, warm milk. We're going to use it as needed. If you don't have milk, just use water. And then we have 4 tablespoons of water, and then we have a teaspoon of salt. Right now what we are going to do, the first thing I want you to do is go ahead and add your sugar to the 4 cups of warm milk. And then we are going to go ahead and let it dilute, and we will add our 1 tablespoon of yeast to it. So right now, go ahead and add the flour to the bowl, add your Nido mixture, add the salt, and then we are going to go ahead and add the eggs. We add the oil as well, and then we add the yeast mixture to it. And then we are going to go ahead and add the 1 cup of milk to the mixture. And in our other bowl, we are going to oil it a little bit, and then put the dough in there, and then oil the top so that when the dough rises, it's not going to stick to, it will only stick to the plastic wrap. And I keep it for 2 hours. Now I start the batter, melt the batter, and then I add the onion to it, sweat it down a little bit, say for a minute, add your flour to it, and then we're going to cook the flour down a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and add our chicken to our mixture. Stir it up a little bit, and then once it thickens up, we'll add our seasonings to it as well. And then we stir it up a little bit. Go ahead and add your 1 cup of milk to your mixture, and then we'll add our parsley. If you have fresh parsley, go ahead and chop it and add it to it, and then your mixture is ready. Let it cool down a little bit before you put it in your chicken bread, because it's going to bake it whilst it's still there if the mixture is still warm. Now we have a dough which is risen. I go ahead and cut it up in 3 sections because I know that my mixture is going to give me 3 loaves. I knead the dough a little bit, and then I roll it into almost like this so that I'll be able to get the shape that I'm looking for. I put the egg wash on the edges so that when I seal it up, it's not going to fall apart. And then I put my cheese in the middle. Also, section your filling into 3 parts. That way it's easy for you to just take the parts and put it on there. And I leave the fish tail just to give it that little fish thing that you look for in a chicken bread. So I'm going to do the same thing this time around. I'm going to cut the sections first so that you can see how I section it. Just try to section it the same number of cuts you have on each side. That way when you start to put it together, it doesn't look uneven. So just use your hand like I'm using to guide myself through the process. And then put in your chicken mixture, and then that's it. Just put it one layer on top of another, and really it's very easy once you start to do it. I layer it on a baking sheet. I let it rest for 2 hours. Now I'm going to just egg wash it, and then I'm going to put the sesame seed on top. If you don't have the sesame seed, just egg wash it and that's fine. Preheat your oven to 340 degrees. And hello everyone. You want to say hello? Well, my taster is back here. This is actually his favorite thing I make. So let's see. Honey, go ahead and try it and tell everyone. It's really hot though.
Yeah, it is.
Please wait. Don't burn the roof of your mouth. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. I'm so sorry. I keep doing this to you.
Put right out of the oven, make me eat.
I'm
That's
sorry.
really good, baby.
Thank
the
you.
bread's not soft and moist. Chicken's really done. I like the cheese.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone, you heard the verdict. It is really good, and I implore you to please try it. Please hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you'll be the first to know. And leave us a comment if you try it, because we want to know how it turned out for you. Thank you, everyone. Bye.